Now, before we begin, I want to share my own personal experience because my first outbreak wasn't typical at all. There were no flu-like symptoms, I didn't have any tingling, and I didn't have any nerve pain or any of the warning signs that everyone talks about, right? What I noticed though was this one little bump, and it kind of looked like a pimple, and that's exactly what I thought it was. And even though I dated someone with genital herpes, because I wasn't experiencing anything dramatic or painful, I honestly convinced myself that there was no way that I had it. I even remember Googling pictures, trying to match like what I had to what I saw online. And in my head, I kept saying, well, mine doesn't look like that, so I must be fine. By the way, I totally do not recommend doing this because the herpes pictures you're going to find online literally will scare the daylights out of you because they always show the worst case scenarios. Anyway, a few months after I saw what I thought was a pimple, that's when I had my first real outbreak. I had all the telltale signs. I wasn't feeling well. I felt like the flu was coming on, and I had this huge headache, like almost like a migraine, honestly. Then I started to feel tingling down there. And then I also felt this crazy like nerve pain going up like my left thigh and into my buttocks. And my skin was so sensitive that sitting was super challenging. And soon after that, I saw my first blister. And luckily for me, it was very small. I definitely knew it wasn't a pimple because it looked different and I completely felt different. The symptoms that I experienced before the blister appeared were worse than the actual blister itself. So I made an appointment with my doctor, I got a swab, and a few days later, it was confirmed. So my point here is that it's not always obvious that it's herpes, but here are 5 signs that it could be.